Hello, everyone. My name is David Alfano, and I am the event director for the 2024 Montclair Doughnut Run. And it's Monday, it's race week. I'm super excited. I know our entire team is. Wanted to take a few minutes and just talk through some updates, some race weekend stuff, just to make this experience as pleasant for all of you as possible. This year's event, by the way, it's the biggest event in the 11-year history. We're at 2,200 entries, and this will close down around 2,700. So we're optimistic that we will hit that number this week and that it's just going to be a super energetic, buzzy weekend for everyone. So let's dive in. So starting this Friday and Saturday at Montclair Bread Company in Montclair, we will have our packet pickup. And the purpose is definitely to alleviate lines on Sunday. So unless you opted in to Sunday's pickup, your bib will be available between 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock on Friday or 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. What you can expect when you go to Montclair Bread is to have your racing bib, which we'll talk about in a second. It'll have your name. If you registered by a certain date, you'll get your pom-pom beanie. This is last year's. This year's is awesome. I'm really excited for everyone to see it. You'll get a Montclair Bread tote bag. There'll be some promotional material from some of our sponsors and vendors, a couple giveaways. If you purchase merchandise, you could pick it up at that time as well. And then Sunday, of course, is race day. We'll start at 8 a.m. with the 5K run and walk. And then 9:15 with the Kids Dash. And hopefully you'll hang around after because there will be tons of vendors and businesses and music and food trucks. So super excited for it all. You'll see this event map in a couple of the slides just to familiarize yourself with everything. But Montclair Bread, this is the front entrance. This is where Friday and Saturday you can pick up. If you're picking up on Sunday, it'll be off to the side in a parking lot. So this might sound obvious, but in order to get an accurate time for your walk or your run, we recommend that you attach the bib to the front of your shirt or your jacket. Make sure nothing is covering it. When you walk past the starting line, that is when your time will start. So it's kind of in a lapse time or a chip time, rather. It would be very helpful if you came to the pickup knowing your bib number. So everyone is going to receive an email on Thursday with your bib number. If you registered several people, you may receive several emails. We apologize for that. You can also go to runsignup.com, which everyone should have an account because you needed one to sign up for this event. You log in, you click on your profile, and then you should be able to see your number or other competitors from your family or friends. You could see here my 2-year-old. Hopefully he runs the entire Kids Dash, but he's bib 28 right on that profile screen. It'll just help keep the line moving if you can let the volunteers know what your number is. We've received a lot of questions about parking on race day. Here's a few options for you. So first of all, street parking in Montclair is free on Sundays. So if you go a few blocks in either direction, there should be plenty. Of course, at 7 o'clock, some of the streets surrounding the race course will close. So just be mindful of that. The Walnut Street parking lot, which is right next to the train station, will be open. You will not need a permit for that. It's a first come, first serve. We expect that to fill up pretty quickly. And then our third suggestion is the Midtown parking deck on 202 Glen Ridge Ave. It's a couple block walk from Montclair Bread Company and the starting line. You may notice, or you may feel if you've stepped out of the house the last few days, it's a little bit chillier. I just want to make sure that everyone has a great experience and make sure that you do layer up on Sunday morning, whether that be a lightweight windproof jacket over some of your layers underneath, hat, gloves, thicker socks, tights, pants, etc. I'm not an expert in the clothing area, but I will say that thinking about that now and laying everything out on Saturday, especially if you have kids, I know that that's always a struggle getting out the door. So dress warm. We promise we'll bring the energy and the excitement, but definitely make sure that you are comfortable. All right, the course. Anyone who's done this race in the past or at least last year knows that the start and the finish line are in different spots. They're 2 blocks away. It's a very short walk. The start line, if you're from the Montclair area, there is a skate park right there close to Rand Park. If you type in Renaissance Middle School on North Fullerton Avenue, that'll put you there. That's why the Friday and Saturday big pickup is so helpful, because you can go right to the start line. But for those of you that are not familiar with the course, you're going to head south. You're going to make a left onto Walnut Street. You're going to run over the train tracks. You're going to make a left onto Christopher Street. You're going to take that all the way down to Watchung, where you're going to make a left. When you make that next left off of Watchung onto Montclair Ave, that will be a water stop. It'll be right in the middle of the race. If you want water, great. If you don't want water, you're going to get some cheers from the volunteers over there. You're going to take Montclair Ave all the way down. You're going to make a left onto Chestnut. From there, you're going to make a right on to Christopher Street. You will rejoin. It looks from the map like they're two different streets. It's the same thing. Then you're going to make a right onto Walnut Street. You're going to go over the tracks. You're going to make your first right into the parking lot, train stop area. And then from there, it turns into Erie Street. There will be a band playing there to really bring you home strong. Left onto Sylvan, left onto Forest. We're going to have directional signs in every place. Nobody will get lost, but just in case you want to familiarize yourself, it is a very flat and fast course, whether you're trying to get a fast walk or a fast run. This is definitely the course to do it. So that's the 5K course. If you want some more detailed information, you can go on trialsofmilesracing.com and you can check out the description that you see above. The Kids Dash is obviously a much shorter route. It's about 500-ish meters, or about a third of a mile. That's going to start on Label Street. So to familiarize yourself, this is the finish line right here of the race. This is Montclair Bread. This is the vendor village. This is where runners and walkers from the 5K, you're going to come all the way around here and you're going to be let out onto Label Street. This will be all the vendors. You're going to walk past all the vendors, and the start line will be somewhere before Erie Street. Runners on your mark, go. The kids will go down to Erie. They'll make a left. They're going to take that all the way down to Sylvan. They're going to take that all the way down to Forest, and then they are going to go through the same finish line that everyone in the 5K went through. If you are a parent or a neighbor or a friend and you want to do the race with the kid, it's not a huge deal. We just ask that if you were in the race prior, that you take off your racing bib, because we don't want to confuse the timer with more data that's coming across the line. Also, the donuts and the medals during the Kids Dash are just going to be for the kids. If you ran in or walked in the 5K, you'll receive them after your 5K. We just want to make sure that if parents are coming through, that only the kids are getting those items. With the numbers in this race, we want to make sure that everyone gets one and that we have plenty. So thank you very much for that. There are tons of giveaways. This is the beanie this year that everyone will be receiving. We're very excited about that. Everyone will get a tote bag from Montclair Bread Company. Everyone will receive a medal when you cross the finish line. Everyone will receive a mason jar with donut holes. And then there's tons of other giveaways from some of our sponsors. Happy is going to be providing coffee, and Underbutter, I know, is going to have items that they're going to be raffling off. Zappos and On are going to be giving items out for anyone that is top 3 in their age group. We'll talk about that in a second. They're going to receive this beautiful Montclair Doughnut Run mug. As I mentioned, Zappos and On, they are the title sponsors this year. They will have some hats, not only for the team winners, but also for anyone who tries on a pair of shoes. So definitely get to that line in the vendor village. Speaking of the vendor village, it's a packed house this year. It's the biggest vendor village this race has ever had, and we're super, super excited. Each business and vendor brings their own unique business. They're going to have items. They're going to have a ton of information about what they do, and we are so happy to welcome them this year. Please go check out their area. It will span the entire length of Label Street. There was an option to purchase additional merch this year. While everyone is getting a beanie, you had the option to purchase an additional beanie or a Montclair Doughnut Run hoodie or a t-shirt. If you did purchase one of those, you can pick them up either Friday, Saturday at the packet pickup or on Sunday. The locations will be a little bit different. As I said earlier in this video, the front of Montclair Bread will be where everything will be picked up Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday, everything will be picked up in the parking lot just next to Montclair Bread. And this also includes donut orders. So all donut orders will be picked up either before or after you run or walk your race on Sunday. in the same area with the awards, same area with the merch pickup. And there's some awesome options for those who did pick up this year. We're going to leave the donut orders open through Tuesday evening. If you want to tack those on, you can go into your Run sign up account. You can click on the Montclair Doughnut Run, and there is an add-on space. It's also in the email as well if you want to follow those instructions. There are some awards this year. So the top 3 overall runners leave a little bit of money. So we'll contact those runners individually to get them paid up. But if you're top 3 in your age group or you're on the winning team, you can go to this awards area in the parking lot at the conclusion of the 5K. Our timer has asked for 30 minutes after. I would say that we feel pretty comfortable sometime around 9:15. You'll be able to pick those up. How do I know if I'm top 3 in my age group or if my team won? Well, by going to the results. So the results are going to be linked in the email that you should be receiving today on Monday. Runsignup.com. Go to the Montclair Doughnut event page, and we will have the results linked there. They will be in live time, so you'll be able to see if you are top 3 in your age group. We're still looking for volunteers. While we do have a lot of volunteers on race day, we could definitely use a hand on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Thursday, 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, just helping to pack the bags. Friday, from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Any 4-hour stretch there would be super helpful. And then Saturday, anywhere from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. or from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. It would be super helpful to have you. If you're already running the race, you're still welcome to volunteer, and we're happy to give you a free entry toward next year's event as a token of our appreciation. If you know anyone that might be interested in volunteering, it's a super fun event, whether you're handing out the packets and interacting with the participants, or you're there on Sunday. Sunday's the craziness. That's when it's super, super fun. So anyways, if you know anyone who might be interested, please pass this information along. I have to move my face here to go to this bottom part, which is we are, like I said in the beginning, we are approaching our sellout capacity. This is a number we feel really good about giving everyone a great experience, everyone receiving a medal and a pom-pom beanie and a tote bag. And we do expect to hit this number this week. So if you do know someone that may still want to participate in this event, we encourage you to have them sign up as soon as possible. That's it for me. If you did not get an answer to your question in this video or in the large email that we just sent or on the trialsofmilesracing.com donut page website, feel free to reach out to us. We'll get back to you within 24 hours. You can reach out at run@trialsofmilesracing.com or dave@trialsofmilesracing.com or Cooper, Cooper, at trialsofmilesracing.com. Super excited to see everyone this Sunday. Fingers crossed we get some good weather. And yeah, bring the energy. It's going to be a really good one. See you on Sunday. Bye.